Hey guys, ILene Vick here for Teaching Adult Coloring with ILene Vick. It is Tuesday, April 23rd now it should be 7 p.m., but it's 8 p.m. I'm delayed. So I'm still going to say at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I am live. It is week 17 of 2024, and in my neck of the woods, it is currently 60 degrees with a high of 71 and a low of 39. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my broadcast. I'm here for the next 3 hours for coloring, companionship, chat, friendship, giggles and laughs, and most importantly, the what, the how, and the why of adult coloring. Set my timer for 3 hours. Welcome to my YouTube.
3 hours, counting down.
Welcome to my YouTube peeps who come in and chat with me. That is always fun. Welcome to my YouTube peeps who watch this broadcast after the fact. And welcome to my Facebook peeps who will see this broadcast after the fact when I download it to my group, Teaching Adult Coloring with ILene Vick. Okay. Ooh. All right. Zoom in. Zoom in. Okay, just checking my settings here. All right, guys. So tonight we're working on our 2 pieces that I normally do. The first piece that I'm working on is from Mischievous Fairies Jubilee. And I was asked to do a piece in alcohol marker. So I did, and I'm doing a combination of alcohol marker, which the majority of this has been done in. And then what we're doing is we're fine-tuning with pencil. Okay. Now, the only thing I didn't do in alcohol marker was the face, because I wasn't super happy with the marker colors that I have, so I went ahead and did that in pencil. All right, let's see. So, hello. Miss Southern Belle, hi Belle. Michelle, hello. Mamie, hello. Linda. Emily, Thomas. Julie. Hello, my Linda. Oh, my Linda Elliott. And Brittany. Okay. Okay, refresh my memory. My Linda, have you been here before? I'm sorry. My mind is still in a little bit of a fog here. Okay. All right. Now, the next piece that I'm working on is my Disney picture. This is by Thomas Kincaid. This is the Disney Dreams collection. And we're doing, obviously, the Little Mermaid with pastel pencil. You can't use alcohol marker because of the back. So we do pencil. My Linda, forgive me. I'm just talking to so many people. Oh. All right. Now, I got Happy Mail today. And I had ordered some rainbow pencils. Now, Linda started me off on this because when she did her fairy, she had a set of rainbow pencils, and she went ahead and did the back part of the wing in the rainbow pencils. So I went ahead and I ordered, these were on sale for 50% off. So I'm going to take a look at these. I just want to show you these really quickly. Well, not super quickly, but I just want to show you. And what they do is they color up different colors as you use them. And so I also felt that that would be perfect in certain circumstances. Look at that, isn't that cool? Now, when you use them, you don't want to go really back over the top again. You just have to be careful if you do that because of the way the color comes out. Oh, Thomas, I'm fine. I just had something personal come up and I ran late. And I wasn't able to text anybody and let them know, so we had a little bit of an adventure. Okay, so as you can see, these little puppies come up different color. Isn't that cool? Now, I don't know if these are still 50% off. You can check them. Instead of being $9, they were $4. So I went ahead and I bought a couple sets. Oh, Michelle, you have those in the Kohinoor. Okay. Now, again, just to let everybody know, I normally start at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. This was just a weird occurrence. Okay. So I will find an occasion to use these so that you can see them. Maggie, will you do me a favor and take the affiliate link that I sent you for these, and will you post it in the group for me? Open timer.
Which app?
Okay. Do you need to turn the pencils? No. No, what they do is as you're coloring, well, I take that back. You will get a better result if you turn the pencils. So just turn them a little bit, and that's what you should be doing anyway. You don't have to turn them very much. Linda, when you color with yours, do you turn your pencils? Hello, Lockett. Welcome back. So my suggestion would be play with them and see how you get the best results. I just got them. I need to experiment with them. It looks like, though, if you look at the tip, let me show you the tip of this. See, they've swirled the color in there, pretty much. Linda, when you color with these, do you turn your, yeah, you turn the pencil. Okay. Again, I don't know if these puppies are still on sale. Change timer to 1 hour, 10 minutes.
Done.
Maggie, did you hear me about posting the link? Zoom out. Zoom out. All right, just checking. Okay, so again, these are on sale, or at least they were when I bought them. They still might be on sale. All right. Guys, there's the affiliate link for the color pencils if you're interested in them. You can go ahead and check for availability. All righty, let's get back to our piece. So don't forget your paper towel. somebody can check the links and see if they're still on sale. Now, you can buy a set of 12 or you can buy 2 for $20. The $20 are not on sale. So if you're going to buy 2 sets, you buy the 1 set with your link. Complete the purchase. And then go back in and do another purchase. Like I said, I got the 2 sets. They're identical. Okay. Now, last night I was adding some extra pencil on the piece. That's what I always do with my alcohol markers. Oh, Emily, they're still on sale. Thank you. Dorothy, hello. Darlene, hello. Dorothy, do me a favor and give Randy a kiss for me. Emily, congratulations. I bet you're excited. And to those of you who are joining and haven't been here before, I normally do start at 7 p.m. Central. I was delayed an hour. Okay, so I've got the alcohol marker. I have added on the little girl, I added the shirt, the pencil to the shirt. You can see how I did that. And I also colored in the hair. Now, I'm going to start working on the brown fence. We're going to do a little bit on that. Zoom in. All right, we're trying that. So I've got a very dark pencil. And what I'm doing now is I'm adding the details. And I think I said pen, a very dark pencil. Oh, Emily, I'm delighted for you. Now, notice how I'm going through here and I am shading. Now, I'm shading because there's really nothing to create a shadow. We don't have really any overhang. So right now, what I'm doing, Emily, there's some hearts for you. Can you see it? That's for Emily. Now, notice how I'm doing my horizontal lines on this part here. Those lines were there earlier. I'm just emphasizing them. Oh yeah, we can do little party favors. Here's party favors for you. Who's coloring this with me tonight? Oh, Thomas, the reason that we're giving hearts for Emily is that she's going shopping for her wedding shoes tomorrow. So she's all, as I'm working that all the way down the side. Now, also notice that I'm doing a light shading over the top here of this wood. Now, I'm not going to do that all the way down, but I'm just enhancing this. And again, for those of you that are new, we did this with alcohol marker first. And now we're working with our pencil. Hey, Lockett, I would say she's in the wedding. Now, notice when I get down to the bottom near our leaves, this shading really makes this effective. Any questions on how I'm doing this? And then, of course, blending with my fingers. Check it out. Now, I'm going to come in with a dark green, and we're going to go ahead and do these leaves as well. Oh, Emily, we're just excited for you. When is the wedding? Remind us when the wedding is. Okay. Now, I've got my green pencil here. May 8th. Oh my gosh, you're not very far away, are you? Woohoo! A little over 2 weeks. How cool is that? Oh gee, I guess we're not going to see you in the group that night, are we? Okay, now darker green. Notice how I'm adding that extra to my leaves. Now you're going to notice when you do this that your pencil might be a little scratchier. So I'm taking a blending pencil and I'm blending that in. Good grief, Emily. We might even not see you for what, 3 weeks or a month? Because you're going to go on, I'm assuming you're going to go on your honeymoon then. Now, don't forget, guys, I'm going to be working on that Disney picture, the second part of the broadcast. Now, in my image, I don't have borderless printing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to carry this green outward to the edge. And anytime that you guys notice oh, you have to save up for the honeymoon and Derek doesn't have enough time off yet. Gotcha. Okay. Notice how I'm carrying this off to the edge. Again, I said I don't have borderless printing, so I'm going ahead and adding that on there. These are just the little extras that you put on your piece. Hallelujah. Now, I think this looks a lot better. How many of you have borderless printing with your printer? If you do, you don't run into this problem. Emily, just remember that marriage is not 50-50. Marriage is 100%, 100%. Don't forget that. Okay. Check out now how adding this pencil really kicks up this to another level. Now, remember, I'm not completely obliterating my alcohol marker. That's not the point. I'm enhancing it. Oh, Michelle, okay. Michelle, be sure you get borderless printing. All right, check out how cool this is looking. And this gives you a chance now to finesse the piece. Hi, Dana. Dana, I was late getting on my broadcast. So it wasn't you, it was me. As you know, I normally start at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and tonight it was like 8:20. Okay, now, I left a little gap here in the fence. So I'm going to work my green around that and make it look like the grass is coming up at different heights. Now, I want you to notice here that you can add extra green and extra grass at the base of this. So this is where our pencil is coming in. And you can see that I'm changing the height of this grass. And that's a really neat little addition that we're doing on this. You guys know that I'm always looking for ways to make pieces extra special. And when I look at a coloring piece of yours, I want to see those little extra things that you're adding. Isn't that cool? Okay, now we have to be a little careful in between the legs here. In that, we want to go ahead and add grass behind her. So don't fill in the entire area with green. Just add a little bit of that spikiness. Welcome to all my new people that are watching tonight. This piece is available for you to color with me. It's a duet. I give them away from one of my books. Please say hi. Please don't be shy. And of course, I'm also going to ask you to hit that like button. Oh, Belle got it for me. Now, if you want these images, these duets that I do, I call it a duet because I give it to you so you can color with me. And I always suggest that you pace me. Now, notice that I'm adding some little extra grass as we go out. And also notice that I'm shading this yellow area just a little bit. Not a lot. Now, the grayscale did not call for grass to go out this far, but I'm going to add it. And guys, that is the only thing that I ask of you, is to hit that like button. Finger blend. Let me pull out so you can see how cool this looks. All right, let me get a little bit of water here. Oh, Dana, you said as soon as you start watching the YouTube video or broadcast, you always hit the button. I appreciate that. Again, guys, that's the only thing that I ask of you. Hit that like button if you like what I'm doing. Okay, So I'm putting out a little bit of grass here. And I'm going to slide back to the fence and go back with my brown. Okay, Kitty, thank you. Now, darker brown pencil. I'm just enhancing the edges and putting a little pattern on the wood. For example, as I'm doing the top of this piece here, I'm just going to add a few lines to make it look like we have wood grain. And that's exactly right, Lockett. The bits and bobs that I have you add to the picture. That's the point. Now we have a little bit of shading right here. So I'm very, very lightly going to shade that just a little bit and streak it. It makes all the difference in the world. Hi, LSP. All right. I'm just going to darken the top a little bit because you know how wood gets dirty. Okay. LSP, how the heck are you tonight? Check out the shading down in between here. Now, again, I'm not completely covering up the alcohol markers. That's not the point. Now, notice how I was going down the sides, and then what I did when I came down is I angled down with my shading and then went down to the other side. Hello, One Eye Open. Welcome to my broadcast. One Eye, do you have a Facebook account is my first question. And my second question is, Are you a member of my group? Okay. Now, as I'm coming down, I'm just going ahead and very lightly adding my darker brown in some of these cracks and crevices. Now, don't go overboard doing it. Oh, LSP, you're about to go home? Have a great rest of the evening. Maybe when you get home, you can go ahead and rejoin us. Now I'm going to add a little knot in the wood right here. LSP, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm happy for you that you can listen to my broadcast while you're working at night. Finger blend. One Eye, did you answer my question? This picture's available in my group, but we can get it to you tonight. Maggie? Can you help One Eye get this picture? So Locket, this is what you need. Yeah. Locket, the way something looks dimensional is you're shading with your pencils. One Eye, all you have to do is use Messenger. Send a message to Maggie Russell. That name is unusual enough that she can find it. And she'll help you get the picture. All right, let's pull out and take a look at this. Now, more shading here as we go along. Check out how I'm bringing that shading down the edge. Oh, Belle, thank you for putting that group link up. Belle, thank you so much for having my back. Okay, let me move down a little bit further. Now we've got some nails in the bottom here, so I'm just going to go ahead and pop those in there, those darker marks. Oh, Belle, thank you so much. All right, Dana, thank you. One Eye, are you still here? Okay. Now notice how on the inside of these pickets that I'm just shading that just a little bit. Now, don't go overboard with that. And notice how I'm also going over that red very lightly. That's what we want to do. Don't obliterate the red, but just add a little bit of that dark shading. And notice now, good night, Julie. Notice how adding that darkness is starting to make these pieces stand out. You can see the dimension, the depth and dimension on these first few pickets. I haven't done the edges yet on these other ones. Now, I need to come back to this edge right here to get the edge of this picket right here. So I'm just very lightly going to shade that. Finger blend. Any questions? Finger blend again. And if anybody has the heebie-jeebies about finger blending, take your paper towel. It's got your little nubbies on it. And blend with it. Okay, Belle, thank you. All right, let's keep going with this. I'm going to start up at the top of the picket. Now, notice again, I'm adding a little roughness for the wood. I don't know why using fingers is a no-no unless there's a concern about them not being clean. Okay, see the little veins here that I've put in on the wood? All right, let's continue down the fence. So now I'm going down in between where the paintbrush is. They claim that the oil from the skin messes up the chalk somehow. Well, Lockett, I normally don't use, if I have little areas of chalk, I may swipe it with my finger, but I use my finger more with my pencils. Okay. Now, be very careful when you do your shading that your piece doesn't look streaky. This is why, as we're doing this, I still use my paper towel and just soften that up a little bit. Okay, Kitty, thank you. Now, again, look at the difference between this part of the fence over here and the rest of it down here. But I do want you to notice that I'm going to go lighter and lighter with my shading as I work down my fence row here. And I'm just using my dark brown to emphasize the nails. Now again, I'm barely pressing on the paper with my brown. Don't get stupid with your pencils, guys. Dana, yeah, in this situation, yes. It's kind of fading into the background. I'm not as heavy. See, I was darker with my colors here in the front. But as I'm fading into the background with this, I'm just going a little bit lighter. So we still have that dark color, right, to show the difference, but I'm not using it heavily at all. Does that make sense? Okay, we've got one more picket here that we can address. Now, you need to be careful because we're coloring through her hair. So I'm just going to do a light brown here. Whoop. And I'm using a very thin line. Now, at the bottom here, we're showing another picket, another piece of board. So I'm going to put a little nail hole in there. And I'm going to use a very skinny line. Barely there. No, the light source is coming from the left. Well, yeah, in this case, yes. It's coming from the right. It's coming from the front. Boy, that was a confusing answer, wasn't it? Our light source is from the right. Pick an answer. Yeah, see, it's coming this way. See how it's going? Check out the direction of my pencil. And with that light source coming this way, it lights up this front panel, darkens this one here. Okay, paper towel. I'm not blending over the skin of the fairy because I don't want to darken that. I'm blending over the sleeve a little bit. And check out the difference now that you're seeing between just the alcohol marker and now that I've added the additional tweaking with the pencil. Emily, are you still here? Any questions? Now again, don't go crazy with your shading. Less is more. I'm just going to add a little bit of a line here. Emily, are you here? I don't think she left. Somebody get a hold of Emily and tell her to get back in here. Okay, let me show you this. Let's see if I can show you this on my watch. Yeah, I can do that. Here's the image that Maggie did with the pencils. Oh, come on, stay on. Oh, Emily is dreaming about Derek, D-E-R-E-K. Okay, that's what I needed to know is what her fiance's name was. Thank you. D-E-R-E-K. Gotcha. So Maggie's going to post that in the group and you guys You think it's Derek? Anybody know what her fiance's name is? I'm asking this question for a reason. I think you're right. I'll wait until she's back in the room. Somebody will have to remind me. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a heart on this. She said Derek. Oh, okay. Earlier. Thank you, Mamie. Thanks for confirming that. We're going to have fun with this. You guys see where I'm going with this? She's going to be surprised when she sees this. Now, hi, Angel. Isn't that cute? Now that's still going to be dark on the shaded area, so we have to break up that heart, right? So that it only shows up on the fence itself. Okay, let's have some more fun with this. I just put Dana's name in. There's Mamie's. Oh, I'm having too much fun. There's Moggy. There's Angel. Let's see. There's Belle. I think Belle went away. She's going to be surprised. Let's see how we want to do this. Here's Linda. Set timer for an hour and a half.
1 hour and 30 minutes.
All right, who haven't I gotten yet? Oh, Kitty. We got to get Kitty. Now, when you add your lettering, be sure that you make it kind of, you don't want it to be perfect. You want it to be like somebody scratched it into the wood. There's Kitty. Who have I missed? Thomas. Hold on, let me get Thomas there. There's Thomas. Who have I missed? Speak up. Sandy. Thank you, Linda. Oh my gosh, we can't forget Sandy. There's Sandy. And Dorothy. Yep. And Michelle. There's Dorothy's. Michelle. Ah! Hold on, pencil broke. There's Michelle's. Then we got to get Wally. And then we need to do Allie. And Brittany. That's right. And we need to add Russ because Russ is Allie's brother. Oh, this is so cool, isn't it? All right, I got Dorothy. Now I got to do Brittany. I gotta redo Dana's. It's not coming out like I want. Let me redo Dana's. There we go. And again, don't forget to make the letters look like they were carved in. So that D, I didn't do a rounded D. Who did I forget? Do you clean an electric sharpener? What you use, Thomas, is you take a graphite pencil, a number 2 pencil, and in between sharpening your colored pencils, you sharpen a graphite pencil. That cleans the blades. Guys, who am I forgetting? Check it out. Is that not the cutest thing? Melinda. Oh, Mylinda. Okay. All right, guys, if you think of anybody's name, let me know. Thomas, did you hear my answer about the blade? Oh, I still haven't put my own name on there. Sarah, thank you. Let's see. Like I said, guys, you got to kind of square off the letters. Oh, no problem, Michelle. All right, let me pop my name in there and we'll move on to Disney. Kitty, good night. Good night, Miss Kitty. Isn't that the cutest thing? Okay, tomorrow night I'm going to work on the wings and then we will be done with this. Michelle, your name's on there as well. Now, here's the point of all this. Aside from sending my love to you guys by doing something like this for you, when you're doing a picture like this is a wonderful, wonderful add-on. Hey, Michelle Craycraft. We've got two Michelles in here. Michelle is Linda's daughter. But I'm also going to put another Michelle on here for you. Now, again, notice we still have to have our shading between our boards. So let me put in a second Michelle. Okay, Michelle, you're in there. I'll tell you what, Michelle, I'm going to put the letter C after this. And that way we know it's you. How's that? So we have Michelle C. Oh, Michelle, you're wonderful. No, Michelle, okay, Michelle Craycraft is not Linda's daughter. Linda's daughter is Michelle Hirschenroder, and Linda is married to Wally, who is Michelle's dad. Somebody's going to need to tell Emily about the heart that I put on here for her. Oh, no, lock it, no problem. We've got different people here. So guys, this is for you. Okay. Oh, Linda, you're welcome. Oh, Dana, I am glad to hear that. That is my whole point in having this broadcast, is to make you guys smile. Okay. Now, again, I'm running over tonight because I was late getting on. This is the Disney Thomas Kincaid Dreams Collection. I'm glad you guys were here to see me do that with the fence. Again, I know I'm running longer. Okay. Disney. Good night, Dana. Click that like button. Now, again, if I missed anybody, let me know. I don't want anybody's nose bent out of shape because I didn't put their name on that fence. Okay. Now we're going to go through and I'm going to start working on some of these fish. Now I perfectly understand, guys, if you need to leave. Like I said, I know I'm running later. Let me get to the proper place here. Now, I'm going to use my eraser. And I'm going to erase the eyeshadow from the fish. Now check out how these fish are starting to, of course, show up. Lockett, you'd be very happy with an electric eraser. I can send you the affiliate link for it if you like. You'd like it. Did I get it, Mamie? Now, this is the neat thing about eyeshadow. Oh, you have to wait a little while? Okay. Understood. How many of you have electric erasers? Hallelujah. Amen. Amen. Sing it with me. Amen. You have a half electric eraser? How did you manage that? Amen. So Maggie, you've got one. Linda. Angels is coming in tomorrow. You'll love it. I'll tell you guys, I highly recommend it. Okay, I'm not going to go over too far because I want to start my fish on the left. Oh, we got little mermaids in here. Look at that. Oh, the eraser and the clip that holds it are gone. You don't know what happened to it. All right. Let's start up on some fish here. So I'm going to use a nice green. This is going to look really cool. With the blue. Oh, Angel, now you've got to get an electric pencil sharpener. You'll love it. Thomas, you're back? Good. Now, what I'm doing right now is I'm coloring everything my basic green. Now, there's a couple of yellow fish in here, so we're going to do that too. Now, don't worry about messing up your eyeshadow background when you go to erase. We're just going to have to add that back in. Let me add a few yellow in here. Okay. Now, let me find a decent green here. Oop. And I don't like that green. I want more of a green on here, if that makes sense. Oh, let's see what we got here. Now, you have an option of going with like a bluish green because of the water. But I want a more robust green. There we go. Yeah, Michelle commented a grass green. Yeah, this is called fern green, actually. Thomas, a number 2 pencil. Michelle, you've got a PC 909? Okay. I'm guessing that a number 2 pencil would work. Or a number 1 pencil would work. As long as it's graphite. The graphite is what cleans out the blades. Okay, check out our darker green. Michelle, do you have this book? Are you coloring this with me? Now I'm going to take a little bit of this green and I'm going to put it on my other fish. And then I'm going to take my eraser and I'm going to erase out a little bit on the fish. Oh, you have it in the ready to frame pages 11 by 14. You hope to be caught up this weekend. Okay. Michelle, don't push yourself to catch up. Now, notice how I'm erasing a little bit of that spot on the fish. And I'm going to put in a little bit of yellow. Now, again, don't worry about the blue that's been erased away from the fish. We'll take care of that. What I want everybody to see is we've got this yellow and the 2 shades of green. And look how cool that looks. Let's go back to the other fish. Let me add that shading. Notice that I'm not completely coloring over the color, the previous color. We want some of that lighter green to show through. Why do we use multiple colors, guys? Exactly, Lockett. It gives it a glow. That's right. Depth, dimension, and detail. All right, let's go ahead and put some green in these other little teeny tiny fish. That's right, the 3Ds. Oh, this one's a shrimp. It's got two little doohickeys on its head. Okay. All right, let me pull out so you can see this. Look how cool that's looking. Now, I want you to notice how these fish in the background, now I'm going to blend over this, which is going to pull some of my blue into the fish. I'm doing that on purpose because I want these fish that are teeny tiny to disappear, to somewhat disappear in the background. And by doing this with my eyeshadow on here, these are the chalks, and pulling some of that blue over the top, it makes the water a little murky water. Murkier. We'll get there. Now, I have a spot on my water that looks like it didn't quite blend out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my gummy eraser. And I'm gently going to erase over the top of that. I just want to pull out that clump. Oh, Angel, yeah, those large magnifiers, and you can get them with built-in lights. Open timer.
Which app?
Okay, I've got about 46 minutes left, just to let you know. If some of you guys need to bow out, I know that this is later than your normal time. Okay, now I'm going to reblend that. You can use finger, you can use paper towel. We're going to make these background fish disappear. Or not disappear, but get murky. I can't say that. murkier. Oh my gosh. I am just fumbling, I'll tell you. All right, let's do King Neptune here. So I'm cleaning with my electric eraser. Now sometimes your electric eraser leaves little pieces on it. You just got to brush it out. Well, you brush off the loose one, but sometimes they stick. Maggie, good night. I know you're way late than normal tonight. Maggie, have a good one. I can't say that word. Murkier. Oh my gosh, somebody new coming into this group and hearing me say that are going to think I'm nuts. Okay, now. Murkier. Take care, Maggie. Maggie, and thanks again for everything. You know what I'm talking about. Thomas, are you clear on how to clean your eraser, your sharpener? Thomas, what are you asking about? May I have 2 of them? 2 of what? Okay, now. Thomas, 2 of what? I'm going to go against what is on the original for our King Neptune. Oh, hugs. Yeah, we can give Thomas hugs. I'm going to very lightly put in flesh color. Now, our Neptune guy. Oh, I think he means what's making you having trouble saying, oh, murkier. Nah, I don't drink. Okay, let me show you the original Neptune here. Yes, Angel, I used pencil for the fairy's face. Now, if you can, however, if you can find an alcohol marker Just test it out on cardstock that you like. You can go ahead and put your base color in alcohol. All right, let's get that hand as well. Now, the beard. Light blue. Murkier. Ohuhu markers have a nice skin tone. Locket, what one do you use? Oh, I've got Cali Art, that's right. Never mind. Although, for somebody else that has Ohuhus, go ahead and list which one you use. Thomas, I did answer. I guess you didn't hear me. I've always used a number 2 pencil. I would think a number 1 would be okay. You just have to get that graphite in there. Okay, let's work on the rest of his outfit here. Thomas, like I said, I think a number 1 would be okay. Is there a such thing as a number 1 pencil? There must be. Now, I'm going to use a little bit of gold on the crown. And I'm going to use a little bit gold on his armor here. I need to go back and add a little flesh tone to his hand. Okay, now I'm going to come in with a darker blue. And what I want you to notice is, based on the way that I put the eyeshadow on, our king is in partial coverage. From our water. Let me just fill in these areas where I erased. So what we need to do is we need to make part of his body in the darker area. Now, see where this line is right here? And then on his tail, we're going to lighten that area here. Because it's in the lighter portion of our blue. And I'm also going to come in with my skin tone and darken that as well. Is everybody on the same page with me about this? Yeah, Lockett, I'm in the same boat with you. I couldn't afford Copic, so I got Ohuhu, and their Ohuhu is absolutely wonderful. Let me pull out. Everybody see how that looks? Now I'm going to use my pencil to continue that darker area of the water down to my coral. Now we obliterated our mermaids again, but we'll go back and recoup those. All right, let me pull out. Check out the effect. Now, this is not blended, okay? So right now that line looks very streaky. I haven't blended it into my other colors that are under the water. That's what we're going to be doing as we work up this image. And this is why I always tell you to never, ever, ever make judgments about your pieces while you're working them. Now, I do want you to notice that I'm running my darker color along the bottom here. And the reason for that is, if you think about it, when there is light on the water, which there is here, it's only going to go down so far. And then the rest of it's going to be murky-er. Now the way to do this is to find a pencil that matches the blue. And that way you can start shaping the streaks of your water. And I want you to notice that as I'm putting in my dark color, I'm coming in very lightly with it because I haven't finished tinting it to where I want it to be. And I also want you to notice that even though I'm adding a darker color here, it's not as dark as along my Neptune. It's a lighter shade. See that? So it's darker than up here, but it's not as dark as over here. Make sure that you understand that. We have to blend all of this together to make it cohesive. And again, don't worry about your mermaids. We'll recoup them. Okay. Now I'm going to come over to the right here. And notice how I'm streaking in my blue. See, we've got our lighter lines right here. That's from the light color that we put in before. So I'm going right over that lighter shade of blue that we put in with our eyeshadow. So we have narrower shafts of color. Now obviously I haven't blended this yet. If you have a question, guys, ask. Okay, then we've got Vicky. Vicky is doing okay. All right, check out our darker blue. And notice how that looks really cool by the mermaid. Thomas, my goal with Vicky is to have her, when she does pass, if at all possible, is just have her pass at home. Vicky's my dog, by the way, just in case anybody didn't know. She's pretty old and she's having, you know, she's doing okay. All right. Thomas, quit retracting your messages, please. The 3Ds, Michelle, are depth and detail. Depth, dimension, and detail. One of the things that I've been told that people like about my broadcasts and the way I color is I go into a lot of detail on my pieces, which of course I explain because that's part of what I do. Seriously, Thomas, you got to quit retracting your comments. Yeah, sometimes, Michelle, it gets in your brain and it just doesn't come out. Okay, now we've got a big chunk of light color right here, which looks out of place, right? Oh, you meant to say that you have 2 electric sharpeners. Okay. Now, I want you to notice that I'm going to use my darker blue and I'm just going to shade in these edges a little bit. And what that does is it makes this streak of light look softer. Oh, you lost 2 fur babies in less than 1 month. Yeah, Michelle, I had that happen with my cats. I mean, they were like 17 and 18 years old. And one of them passed. And then within like 2.5 weeks, the other passed. She was older as well. Okay, everybody see how I'm shading around that streak to soften it up. We want it to be murkier. Angel, you lost all 4 of your babies within what? A what? A year, yeah. Now, again, guys, we've got to blend this. But you can see how cool this is starting to look and pretty dramatic. A Great Dane that was almost 14 years old, yep. A mini poodle that was 13 years old. Michelle, did you put down your Great Dane or did she pass naturally? Okay, now I've got to close up this gap a little bit. Check out the original. Yeah, she was in pain, Michelle. Yeah. Angel, Please don't say that you're not going to get any more. I know the passing of a pet is very difficult. But once you get another one or another two, they will fill your heart. Sandy had a beautiful rescue dog that she lost. She had said the same thing, that she wasn't ever going to get another one. But she did, and she is over the moon. She calls her Gracie. Being heartbroken just shows how much you love your pets. It has nothing to do with getting other ones. Please, please, please do not shut yourself off from that. Okay, I've got about 10 more minutes. I want you to notice how I'm streaking this lighter area. I'm skipping over my fish because I don't want to get the blue on those guys. Yeah, look at what Thomas says. Sure, he'll be sad, but she's only 5, so. Everybody see how I'm adding that streakiness? All right. Now, again, I will be blending that. Angel, it's a testament to your love of your pets that you're making that comment. I get it. Now, I want you to notice that there aren't as many streaks on these pieces here, over here on the left. Again, I will be blending that. This will all come together. I'm going to add some streaks here. And again, I will be blending that. When you guys are doing, look, when you're doing something like this, especially a Disney book, it is perfectly okay to finesse your piece and do something a little differently. And I'm choosing to make my water look a little streakier. Again, I've got to blend this. It's not going to look, like this. It'll be softer. So I don't want you to think that you're locked into doing exactly what's on the left-hand side. Thomas, actually, that would possibly. I mean, when Vicky passes, I'm not like going to go out the very next day and get another one. But if and when I do, it's a testament to how great a pet Vicky was. All right, see how we're getting this streaking? I've got one dog and one cat, and my cat is older as well. And when she passes, I will eventually get 2 more cats. That way they'll have a companion. Okay, look how cool that looks, guys. Again, I'm roughing in my coloring. Angel, you had male and female cats and male and female dogs. Yep. Yep. Angel, please don't shut yourself off to adding additional pets. And I will not use the word replace because you don't replace a deceased pet at all. Okay, I've got about 5 more minutes. Open timer.
Which app?
I've got 7 minutes. Good. Now, I'm going to go back to Neptune here. And I'm going to use my light blue, and I'm going to go over that skin color. And I'm doing it very, very lightly. Yeah, your late husband and you didn't have kids, so our pets were like our kids. I'm in the same boat. I never had children. Angel, I'm alone just like you are. And I absolutely love having another living, breathing entity in my home. Michelle's got 1 border collie, service dog, a mini dachshund, shepherd healer, Orlando goldfish, dragon scale beta, and 75 goldfish in your outside pound. Yeah, I knew what you meant, the border collie. Everybody see how I'm coloring over Neptune with my light blue? Angel, you have children from your first marriage. They're all grown adults, but they live a few hours away. Yep. Now, through the magic of colored pencil, and this is, pay attention to this. Notice that my tannish color is not going away when I'm putting the blue on top. That's what colored pencils do. So even though I've added the darker blue over the body and the arms and the arm bands, you still can see that color difference. And I'm not pounding my pencil into the paper, I'm darkening it how? Repeated strokes. Excuse me. Oh, King Triton. Triton. Thank you, Thomas. Now, I'm going to add one more touch to this king. Thomas, I really appreciate that information. Thank you. I'm going to take my electric eraser and I'm very lightly going to erase on the top of his arm. Why did I do that? Somebody tell me. Hey, Thomas, if I say King Neptune again when I'm broadcasting, just correct me, okay? King Triton, Triton. Why did I erase out that portion on his arm? Somebody tell me. The sun gleaming down. Thank you, Angela. That's right. Check it out. And I'm also, where's the next part on him that I should do that? On his tail, right? And notice how I'm angling that down. Angela, perfect. Tip of his tail. That's right. I am so proud of you guys. You're picking up on this beautifully. Okay, let me pull out. When I was younger, I watched Disney movies, but I've never seen The Little Mermaid. Guys, look how cool that looks. And again, this is not blended. When I start blending this will be a lot smoother. Okay, guys, I'm at the end of my time. I'm so glad you were able to stay with me. I know that I'm late. Normally I broadcast from 7 p.m. Central Standard Time till 10 p.m. and tonight I'm an hour off. So this is what we have with our Disney piece. I think it's turning out beautifully. Again, lock it, not blended. But yeah, it looks good. That's right, you color like you're coloring on a baby's bottom or on a balloon. And then the second piece I was working on here is my fairy. I've got one last thing that I'm going to do on the wings. And I'll have to decide about what I want to do with the background. Okay, guys, this is ILene Vick for Teaching Adult Coloring with ILene Vick. Guys, joyous, joyous coloring. I hope you learned something. I hope you had fun, guys. Love on each other. That's what we're known for. And your guys' names are now permanently in my coloring archives. Oh, that was fun. I bet you I surprised you guys, didn't I? All right, guys, take care. Love you. See you tomorrow night, same time, same place. Did I get Sandy on here? Yeah, I got Sandy. All right, guys, take care. Don't forget to click that like arrow. Very important to me. Now, one last thing I want to tell you. Please, also, you can share the link to this broadcast on your timeline and do a little explanation. You know, just say this is a coloring group that I attend every night, or however long you do. Let other people know about you. So please share the link on your timeline. Okay, guys, take care. Love ya. Bye.